I'm going to bounce back and forth from my favorite parts of the RFK Elon Musk interview, and I highly suggest anybody that didn't know that this existed to go and watch the entire thing. If you are an American and you really, you know, want to see this world be a bit different, but don't really matter as long as it's not terrible, I would go and watch it because it's really important. I found a lot of things that I agreed with, and it really makes you see that a few of these people at least want something good to happen.
Want the Chinese to take that from us. And any negotiations with the Chinese should not be about military swaggering. It should be about how do we have an economic relationship with you that is going to benefit all parties the way that every good economic relationship does. And here's what our objective is in the next round of negotiations is we want to rebuild our industrial base here in the United States, and any agreement that we make, any transaction that we make with the Chinese, that should be foremost in our minds. How do we do that? But I'm not, the Chinese have been doing a lot better than us because they've been projecting economic power abroad. And the world likes that. We think the world is on our side, but it isn't. All we've got, the only
That's one thing that's probably the most important thing that I heard him say so far. We think the world is on our side, but it isn't. That's the thing that needs to get across the most, is that what can we do as a country to help possibly elect some officials in that will do the right thing? How? Who could collectively get everybody on board, one person? That's the greatest question.
people who are supporting this pugnacious bellicose relationship with China are Australia, New Zealand, Korea, Japan, Britain, Canada, and the United States. And we're pretty much alone in the world. The rest of the world is looking at us and saying, what the heck are you doing? Why are you trying to create a war with China?
I've been asking the same questions lately. Why are we actively funding the war either with proxy goods or economics, money? Why are we sending over millions and millions and millions of dollars of aid, weapons, things of that such? Why are we doing that? When really we could back out and let other countries solve their own problems, and it would not create the next World War III, or at least lead us into World War III, where eventually we are fighting our superpower. That is how World War III starts. World War III starts by, it's already started. And the fact that we are already navigating it means eventually we will be fighting our superpower.
Why are you fighting them over why are you making Taiwan a military issue? Let's let Taiwan and China work out that issue on their own and back off militarily and try to have they don't want war. They want peace.
That's the smartest thing that I've heard anybody say. They don't want war. I guarantee the rest of the world at least wants their problems to end. They do not want to be walked over as a nation. So, like all of these superpowers that are basically launching near invasions on other countries, that kind of has to stop eventually. If it doesn't, we are going to meet what we thought we would never meet, and that is World War III. People don't understand. We are probably already fighting World War III. I learned this within the past week. I've been watching a lot of videos on it, and it just so happens that the war isn't what we thought it would look like. There aren't nukes being launched. And, I never really thought to, care about these type of things, but it really affects our world, and it affects the United States. So, I know a lot of you, Joseph, many of us, love RFK, and I wanted to add my commentary to this. I knew that it would probably be okay to, and I felt like I'm going to just, if I want to make a video nowadays, I'm going to make it. So it doesn't have to be coin related, but you could see anything on this channel. And I highly suggest anybody that wants to watch this entirety of this interview while it's playing in the background of your day, it will probably benefit you. I've been enjoying it. I've been sitting here listening to it for the past hour. So yeah, I really hope everybody has a great rest of their day. This is the RFK Elon Musk interview. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to react to a lot of different things because I have opinions on a lot of different things. So I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon.